Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing and talking about the best neighborhoods in New York City. This is obviously my personal opinion, so please do not take offense. I know there's probably going to be some New Yorkers be like, he's not from New York, blah, blah, blah. I've been living in New York for 5 years, so I believe I do have a say. Yes, I believe I do have a say. I'm going to get straight right into it and tell you the best neighborhood for me that I personally lived in, and I think it is the best neighborhood, is Inwood, Manhattan. Inwood, Manhattan is a very beautiful neighborhood, predominantly a Dominican neighborhood. There is beautiful food, an amazing Fort Tryon Park that is literally, I promise you, I'm not just saying this, is the best park in New York City for me. There's not a lot of tourists, there's no trash everywhere, it's quiet, peaceful, and it's just clean. The pricing for apartments isn't ridiculous as opposed to moving lower Manhattan. It is upper Manhattan right by the Bronx, so it can be a little bit steep if you want to get downtown, but nonetheless it is 100% worth it. I want to say Inwood, Manhattan, we're going to give Inwood, Manhattan an 8 out of 10. We're going to get straight to the next neighborhood. The next neighborhood is Burnside Avenue in the Bronx by the 4 and the 5 train. I honestly have nothing good to say about this neighborhood. This neighborhood, truthfully, I will not lie to you, since I've lived in New York, the worst neighborhood I've definitely lived in. Burnside Avenue, 182nd and 183rd, worst neighborhood for me, honestly. Not even in the terms of crackheads, because there are crackheads around there, but the crackheads are not, you know, they're not really that present. One thing that put me off with Burnside Avenue is the trash, man. Like, that neighborhood is dirty. The people who live there just literally eat outside and leave their garbage outside. There's already a rat infestation problem in New York City.
Rats, they're just about everywhere you turn. And
they choose to literally litter on the floor, on the streets, everywhere. Literally everywhere. Especially in the summertime, it can be very dangerous in the Bronx. If you did look at my previous videos and I walked through the Bronx at night, it's not really as crazy as people make it out to seem. Like, the Bronx, it's not that crazy, but it is dangerous. You should 100% be careful. It's something to worry about. You know, it's going to be at the back of your head. If you're walking on the streets at around 10 to 11 p.m, it's going to be at the back of your head like, wow, could something happen to me right now? And something possibly could happen. I'm going to give that neighborhood a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, a lot of like stern, angry people out there like, this is my hood. And if they hear you with an accent, they're gonna be like, yo, real life gentrified. You're real life gentrified. Not knowing that I'm literally paying $200 for a room with no money in my account, just trying to survive. Anyway, Harlem. I'm currently staying in Harlem right now, and truthfully speaking, Harlem is very cool. I love the restaurants, the bars. It's very cosmopolitan. There's a lot of black people, white people, Asian people, you know, Hispanic. It's beautiful. Real Rainbow Nation. Different sorts of food, music. Guys, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Them crackheads are really crackheading. Every 1 in 5 person in Harlem is a crackhead. These are not real statistics, but I'm letting you know that they are a plethora of crackheads. They come in all shapes and sizes. They even sometimes look normal. It's crazy. But anyway, Harlem, great neighborhood. I love how accessible the trains are over here. I love how easy it is for me to get to Lower Manhattan. It takes me literally, it can take me like 20 minutes to get to Lower Manhattan. Bars, clubs, there's literally bars and clubs everywhere, and very nice bars and clubs like bougie, hood bars, you know, hood clubs, bougie clubs, caters to all kinds of people, you know what I mean? But I'm letting you know, if you move to Harlem, you're gonna deal with some crackheads. You might as well become a crackhead yourself. Anyway. Anyway, to rate Harlem, I will give Harlem 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is pretty good. I don't like the pricing of apartments. Like, you can find studios here for $2,500, $3,000, but then you step outside and you see a crackhead injecting something in his arm for you $2,500. If I'm paying $2,500 for a studio or a 1-bedroom, I should step outside and see people like me that are paying good money to stay in that neighborhood. Am I right or am I wrong?